So, welcome back to the channel, guys. Expose and Educate. Here today in Bristol Central, and we're just going to have a look at Bridewell Police Station, the scene of the riots in Bristol where they were trying to set fire to a police van. A guy's just been, recently sentenced to 14 years in prison for arson offences and for the offence of riot. So we're just going to come down here today and see if they treat us with respect whilst filming from a public place, and to ask them some questions about a new policy where you can ask a police officer to contact their comms and get somebody to actually confirm they are a police officer. They will then put their radio on speaker so you can hear that. They will confirm their name, their number and where they are, and then you can ask for a code to be sent through so that you can see it visually as well. So not sure if there's a back entrance to this place, so we will just park up here for a little bit and see what we can see. So yeah, these were the scenes of the Kill the Bill protest here in Bristol, and by the look of it they haven't sorted out all the damage yet. We'll go across a little bit and we'll have a little closer look. We'll just give it a couple of minutes. It's a bit noisy with traffic, but then it is the lead up to Christmas, and there are a couple of guys just going into the police station, so we'll wait for them to finish their business before we move on. And in fact what we'll do, guys, we'll drop it there for a bit and pick it up. Seems very quiet today, I've got to say, but then on the drive in I did notice there was a major accident on the motorway. That always affects things. I'm going to take a wander around the back in a minute, see if we can see anything. Maybe stand in a slightly different place. But for now, guys, I'm going to drop it there and pick it up in a bit. So we've just done a tour of the station, guys, seeing if we can find a back entrance or anything like that, side entrance, and it seems to be that there is only one entrance. There's one here for the police to enter with a key, or keypad, a touchpad entrance. Then we have the police station itself, which we'll pop into in a second. Here you can see some remnants of the riots. Not sure quite what they was that hit that, but it was certainly hit with some force, that's for sure. Can't see any other obvious signs of anything. So no obvious signs of any other damage. So the telephone of disconnection. Press 1 to be connected to an operator. Another touchpad entry. So we've got a Be Home Safe van with the Avon and Somerset markings on. Police Community Trust. Yeah, be home, be safe. We've got a marked car parked outside. Didn't see this one pull up because we were around the back. Nice to see him parked in the designated area. So not a lot of room for him, to be fair, around here. And then obviously we've got the gateway where people come and go. So we'll check out the entrance in a minute, see if anybody else is being serviced, and just give it another few minutes. If nothing's happening today, we'll tend to knock it on and we'll go elsewhere. So guys, we're just going to go in, see what the crack is, see if we can speak to somebody. Sorry, didn't see it. I've got to take the glasses off. I steam up otherwise. Is it possible to speak to a police officer, please?
There aren't any based here, unfortunately. It's not actually a response station here.
Okay.
So, your nearest response station is going to be Kenneth Steele, but it's not open to the public, unfortunately.
Or you may know the answer, one of you ladies.
Okay.
I was reading up on the local force, and I found out there's this new policy for people to approach the police and ask them to identify themselves verbally.
Yeah.
And then they can radio through to comms.
I believe I've heard of that.
To confirm who they are and where they are, which I found fascinating.
Yeah.
And then you can send a code through, apparently. I just didn't know if you know anything about it, how long it's been in place.
The thing I recall reading myself was something that was publicly put out on the Force website.
Yes.
The information fully of it will be available on there, but it does sound very familiar.
It's a bit sketchy, to be honest. The website's just to give you some basic details, isn't it? So.
Yeah, I mean, that's so the public understand how it works.
Yes.
We just explained it as we would need to.
Sure.
Obviously, there's certain elements in terms of how we monitor officers and things that
Yeah.
only we need to know, just for their safety, of course. But,
No problem.
The information that's put on there is all.
Brilliant. Okay. I'll see if I can bump into one in the street somewhere and just have a quick
Yeah,
chat.
I mean, for that particular thing there, I believe it is just the plainclothes officers. Because obviously, if they're in their uniform and things like that, they would have their identifying markers. I
think a lot of it's come from the Sarah Everard case.
Yeah.
But also there was a guy in Bristol impersonating a police officer.
Yeah.
I think he's either just been dealt with in court or it's due. Might be January. So I believe it is uniform officers as well.
In time, might be.
Yeah.
We're not police officers.
No, of course. No, that's fine. Thank you very much. Have a nice Christmas. Hope it's a peaceful one.
For sure.
Take care, guys. Thank you. Oh, yeah. Doodle-doo. Bit like a capsule, those doors, guys. Well, there we go. We've just had some confirmation that it's probably, they're saying plainclothes officers. I know for a fact that it's uniformed officers as well from the website. So what we're going to do, we're going to head off back to the car as this is non-operational, and we're going to go up to the big operational centre, which is on the way out of Bristol, and we'll see if we can pick it up there. In the meantime, if we come across any bobbies patrolling the streets or PCSOs, what we will do is we will tap them up and see what they know. Obviously they were just police staff, so bless them, didn't have a bloody clue. Anyway, expose and educate just for the time being. Catch you in a bit.